Well, Happy New Year, Florida Panthers fans. And it starts off with a pretty bad L. Pretty bad L. And I feel like that this is the loss that should not have happened for numerous reasons. So it's Sergei Bobrovsky in this game. I feel like he played great and was absolutely robbed. Going up against Coach Kocheskov. So, 35 seconds into the game, Brett Burns score, and it was an unfortunate bounce off from Barkov actually. So if anything, Barkov should get an assist for Brett Burns, but no, he is assisted by Seth Jarvis. That's his 17 assists, and Jacob Slavin. That's his 10th assist of the season, and Brett Burns with the wrist shot, which is deflects off Barkov. But anyway, that cookie goal gave Carolina a 1-0 lead. Carolina completely outshot us in the first period. I mean, Sheffield was shooting the puck. Natius, of course. Eric Robinson. There's a hook and call for Adam Boquist for Kotkaniemi. Carolina goes on the power play. That power play is killed off. Brett Burns again. William Carrier with the backhands. I mean, this is a terrible first period for the Florida Panthers. There was an interference call with Natius against Rodriguez. Florida does go on the power play. Gustav Forsling after the power play, which that penalty was killed off. I mean, I'll say this with Carolina, number one ranked team regarding special teams to kill off penalties, and they show it too. But after that penalty, Forsling with the wrist shot, then but Kochetkov with the save there. And I'll give it to Kochetkov. He was playing good, but so was Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky was also playing spot on too since the hiccup goal from Burns. Verhaeghe hit the crossbar towards the end of the first period, and we go to second period being down 1-0. Second period, and then in the first period too, the way how we played. I was not surprised to see that Paul Maurice was angry. He was angry on the bench. I could imagine what it's like in the locker room. Oh. But in the second period, it starts off with shots on goal from Brett Burns, Natius, Sebastian Aho. But finally, one of the first shots from Florida Panthers from the second period. I know it's not the first shot on goal, but the first shot on target in the second period is a goal. It's a goal from the Florida Panthers. It ties up. He is assisted by Evan Rodriguez. That's his 10th assist of the season. And Jesper Boquist. Boquist with the amazing season that he's having has his 7th assist of the season. And off the backhand, it was sweet backhand. Anton Lundell with his 9th goal of the season to tie it up 1-1. And the Florida Panthers, they were playing much better after that one. Although there was a shot from Jackson Blake, which was saved by Bobrovsky. There was a slasher call against Nate Schmidt to Dmitry Orlov. So Carolina goes on a power play. During that penalty, Natius with the slash shot off the face-off. Let 9 seconds off the face-off. It was a slash shot, and that was saved by Bobrovsky. Natius again, saved by Bobrovsky. And there was a shorthanded chance from Los Serena with the snapshot, but Kochetkov, there we go, with the save there. And that penalty would be killed off. Orlov with the slash shot, but Bobrovsky saved it. And then Florida was shooting the puck too, but Kochetkov is saving pucks too. Sveshnikov with the wrist shot, but Bobrovsky has that one. There'll be some fight scrutinies there and there. Jordan Stahl, Slavin, Lil Serena is also going on some rush there, but a snapshot there, and then on Anton Lundell try to get a second, but in the end, the puck just could not go in the back of the net for neither team. So we go to the third period. After the second period ended, there was a second period. And the second period scuffle. Third period, it's already a penalty on Verhaeghe for illegal check to the head on Martin Necas. And people were pissed about this call. I understand that thank goodness that Necas is okay, right? But a lot of folks really thought he embellished. I think they're thinking that Necas embellished that penalty. But I don't know. But it was a very good penalty kill. And then and guess what? Carolina got called for a penalty. This is an interference against Aaron Ekblad. Really, it feels more like a slashing than interference. I guess when you slash a stick away towards another opposition player while in the play, maybe that's why it's interference. But I see that more as a slashing. But anyway, a couple seconds into 4-on-4, and then the Florida power play, and during Florida's power play, there was a scary moment towards the beginning of that power play, but nothing too crazy there. But Matthew Tkachuk with a snapshot, but Kochetkov with the save, and off the rebound of Sam Zukevich, again that save, and then that penalty would be killed off. So those are the only two shots on target for the Florida Panthers. Kotkaniemi with the slap shot after that, but that was saved by Bobrovsky. Kotkaniemi with another shot, but this is a wrist shot this time, which is saved by Bobrovsky. A few minutes later, while the shots are not going in from either side, the score will remain 1-1, but Florida has the momentum. Then there was I don't know what to make of this one. In 12:25 into actually 12 minutes into the third period, there was a shot on goal from Kotkaniemi with the wrist shot, which was saved by Bobrovsky. There was a lot of shit that went down in that situation. So there was kind of a fight that was broken loose, but not much. So in that situation, and I can't believe I have to talk about it. Oh man, I hate talking about this. Okay. So in this goal, we have a situation where Matthew Tkachuk was on top of, I believe, I think the person that shot the goal, which was Kotkaniemi. I think he was on the blue ice, the blue crest of the ice, below Matthew Tkachuk, right in front of Sergei Bobrovsky. And then while that's going on, Sean Walker with the wrist shot, which was saved by Bobrovsky, and then a few seconds later, while Bobrovsky is got caught in the middle of wherever Matthew Tkachuk and Kotkaniemi was there. While they're on the blue crest right in front of Bobrovsky, was there a net lodge? Was there a whistle? This is why I'm asking a question. This is where I'm going to ask a question. Because Jacob Slavin would shoot that go-ahead goal, a game-winning goal, while the whole bullshit was going on. Who is to blame in that situation? Who is to blame? 3 suspects, I could say. Bobrovsky? To me, no. He tried his best while the whole thing was going on right in front of him. Maybe he was, and he was also contacted too in the Blue Crest as well, folks. I believe so. Number 2, do you blame Matthew Tkachuk for the kind of foolish thing on the Blue Crest? Maybe, because while Bobrovsky is trying to look at the referee and also too look at Matthew Tkachuk's situation. What's going on? And he's also trying to save the puck. And he's on his knees too. He is on his knees trying to make the save. Or number 3, and this is where I get pretty frustrated with the inconsistencies in the level of the controversies, the officiating. And by all means, I'm not saying that it impacted the game, because that goal clearly impacted the game. But my frustrations is the inconsistency, and I'm going to explain why. There was no whistle blown during that fiasco with Matthew Tkachuk and Kotkaniemi. No whistle at all. There was none. No whistle when the whole thing was going off, when the whole thing was happening. No whistle. So here's where I get really frustrated. I've seen games, and I've seen situations just like this with Matthew Tkachuk and Kotkaniemi right in front of the goaltender on the Blue Crest, and the referees would stop the play. They would blow the whistle and stop the play. I've seen that. I've seen it happen from time to time. But then there's also times just like this where they don't blow the whistle. My question is, why didn't you blow the whistle right then and there? You're saying it's incidental? I heard something about incidental on the Florida's broadcast. I just don't. This is where I get really frustrated, right? Because I'm gonna have folks who are saying that I need to do the research on the rules, but then when something like this happens to them, then they get pissed off, and I'll be like, well, told you so. But I mean, why didn't you blow the whistle? Why the hell didn't you blow the whistle right then and there? The puck was also on the Blue Crest for a bit too. So should you have stopped the play? Would the goaltender make an impact to try to make that save? Why isn't there a blown whistle? Why isn't there a penalty? The play continued. But then, like I said, there are times where the same situation like that happened and the play was blown dead. It's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that the goal was allowed to happen. So again, I'm going to ask a question. Who's to blame? Who is to blame for all this? Do you blame Matthew Tkachuk? Do you blame Bobrovsky? I don't think you should blame Bobrovsky. I think you can make a case with Kotkaniemi, I guess. But you could also blame Matthew Tkachuk too, because that was foolish. Play the fucking game. And also, the officials too for not blowing it. I don't know. Either way, Slavin with his second goal of the season, which would be a game winner. And Carolina, just like that, had a momentum. Now, Aho almost ended it with the backhand, but that hit across the crossbar. There was a timeout, and then there was an empty net, and then that's it. Martin Nashis with the empty netter with the tip in from Jordan Staal. That's his 11th assist, and Svechnikov with his 15th assist of the season. Nashis with his 15th goal of the season. That is so ridiculous. And then there were a lot of times, and also before that third goal happened, the Florida Panthers were getting beat the shit out of, interference / you name it. Referees were just saying, "Oh, it's all clean." Okay, but But it's okay for them to for embellish. I guess it's okay that we get hurt too. Good job. Good freaking job, officials. Now, again, I'm not saying that the officials are the whole reason why we lost. Carolina was clearly the better team. All I'm saying is the inconsistencies regarding the officiating, especially in the world of hockey, or actually not just in the world of hockey, all the sports. Sometimes I complain about the officials, but most of the time I don't complain about it. Okay, I know the rules of the game. I know what they're calling. I know when it's at fault, but I also know when it's also not our fault. That's why it's a question right here. Who is really at fault at that situation with when Slavin got that game-winning goal? I don't know. It's just bullshit. Anyway, yeah, Carolina winning this. They got the revenge, I guess, on first win in 2025 for them. And I mean, it's a big win for them because we were beating the shit out of them in 2024. So, yeah, enjoy that victory while you last. I'm gonna enjoy that cup victory that you were commenting about us last year. So, at least there's that. Anyway, stars of the game: Jacob Slavin with 1 star with 1 goal, 1 assist. 2 stars, they gave it to Sergei Bobrovsky with 37 saves. He saved 37 out of 40. The 3rd goal was an empty netter. And then 3 stars goes to Brett Burns. Brett Burns. As much as he has that, he's in his late 30s, he could still play hockey. I'm kind of impressed with that one. Anyway, that's it. I'm done talking about this. I'm going to bed. We'll do it again tomorrow because the Panthers have a game tomorrow against the Pittsburgh Penguins, and that's going to be on NHL Network. Great. So, I think I'm going to do a final Dolphins preview tomorrow, potentially a final preview tomorrow as well. My voice is near 100%, so once that's done, I'm going to talk about the Miami Hurricanes football review, and then yeah. All right, that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content. I would appreciate it very much because Miami TVG has it back. And when it does, hit it right through with the free entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG. Sign up, folks, and good night, everybody.